Anyway, let's get into these hot topics. There was a lot going on in music today. Okay, this was R&B making its reintroduction.
Okay,
we say that.
You can say that. I mean, it went somewhere. I thought the R&B was doing fine. Did it leave with Summer Walker?
Summer walking out. No. R&B definitely has been in remission. It's definitely been in the infirmary. I mean, it just. I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
Who gave us what we needed?
First of all, Chloe.
Bitch, that video. Lord, have mercy.
I was so worried. Have mercy. I was so worried because they promoted the hell out of this song. Like they promoted it on TikTok, and I kept on hearing it, and then like other people were saying, "See, this is gonna get the same reaction as this." This is, this hyped up. But then when we actually got it and we seen the rest of the song, like heard the rest of the song, well, watched it because I watched the video. I waited till 12 a.m. I'm like, damn, Chloe has arrived.
She has
always been there. See, when it was Chloe and Haley, they always been there though, because that last album.
But you could see it, like,
yeah.
No, you know what? Let me know that Chloe was about to storm. Was that performance of Nina Simone, "Feeling Good." When I saw that, I was like, "Oh yeah, Beyonce is not going to let this girl flop at all."
Okay, I was like, first of all,
she got the treatment. Okay,
who is this? Who is this girl? I'm like, not you over here, Nina Simone.
That's a woman.
That's a woman. Okay. I love the looks. I love the choreography, the hair, the makeup, just her her moves and her facial expressions and stuff like that. I was like, okay, this is really good. The artwork was cute. I thought the artwork was a promo for the VMA Awards because the VMA Awards be having the pastel colors, but it was the cover art for her actual. I think this is a single, right? She's coming out with a project.
Yeah.
I think everything about this was good. I want to listen to it more. Like, this is definitely on my playlist, so I've been listening to it like all day. But I want to see how this plays out because music, how it's gonna affect the charts, how it's gonna look on the radio and stuff like that. So
they'll probably have a major boost after her performance on Sunday.
Yeah, because she's supposed to perform on Sunday too, so we're gonna see her in action.
Chloe's about to hit the scene with her first solo top 10. Like, it's happening.
It's happening for her, and I really, yeah. A lot of people though were saying, because we got to talk about the drama girl, or what people are saying that they don't know how they feel about the whole comparison to Beyonce now, because a lot of people saying like she is giving Beyonce. Like, some people really like it. People think it's like, yeah, it's on brand. Like, she's definitely going to be up for being the next Beyonce. But like, do we want her to be? Because we do want her to be herself, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't want no C words copy with.
But Beyonce is the first 6 years of her solo career was very much tribute. It was very Tina Turner. No, what I mean is, like, she spent the first part of like her solo career doing tributes, and even like her sophomore album, Deja Vu, like, it led off with a single where her visuals were inspired by Josephine Baker, the dance moves, and like her vocal style and her look, like how she looked when she first came out, when they were like trying different things, and her father was like, "I like this look on J-Lo, try that," or "I like when Mariah Carey did that, we're gonna try that
on J-Lo."
No, but that was part of her marketing and building her brand and things like that. So
the way around though,
it wasn't, because J-Lo was already out. So like, even the way that she would try to change her hair and like until she found something that worked, we got stuck with Beyonce, blonde hair, cleavage and hips. So she had like the silhouette. Beyonce is a live performer, so she's going to give us dance and live vocals, acrobatics, and yeah. So because she kind of worked her way into her brand, so that Beyonce when you hear Beyonce, Beyonce when you see Beyonce. And I think that Chloe right now, she gives us that Beyonce vibe because she studied Beyonce it's like Beyonce was her favorite artist because she met Beyonce as a child, like as a kid.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? And so she's under her wing, under her tutelage. To have that kind of close relationship and having Beyonce kind of like be a matriarch of her career right now, like, yes, we expect her to give no less than what Beyonce was giving at 23. 23 was the age that Beyonce went solo. Same thing for Chloe, and we saw was going to happen when we see her performing next to Halle. You look at her and like, she's the Beyonce of this group. She gives 125%. She's very critical of herself, but she's on it. She fucking flawless. She's
she looks good.
She's gonna be the girl that the girl's gonna have to keep up with. And I think that's why the Normani fans have been kind of like in the tizzy about like if Normani was gonna be able to perform at the VMAs and the pitting them against each other. And I'm just like, oh Lord, here it starts. Hopefully Normani will be more consistent and we'll be able to see them both, you know, they're both, you know, at the top of their game.
They're both elevate. I feel like it's gonna be you know what's good. I don't want to say that because then it's going to be like...
This will be the first time that we've ever seen Beyonce and Ciara perform at the same event. I mean...
not Beyonce
and Normani.
Ciao.
Great.
Look. Let's get into it, though, because somebody left a comment on one of our posts or whatever. It was. First of all, someone left a comment when we first made the post. You know, like, oh, well, there's a Normani stand or whatever, right? This, that, and the third. This was like, oh, well, look, she's performing there now. Yeah, back talk. I'm like, no, I'm not. Now we quote Nicki lines, first of all. And second of all, child, we are very much team Normani here, too.
Right, love her.
Don't let that last clip from an episode fool you. You get what I'm saying? We're definitely very much rooting for Normani as well. We cannot wait to see her take the stage and perform. I don't like how a lot of people were saying, this is going to be the epitome of her career now, and she's going to have to keep on begging to get like seen and views and performances. I'm not with that at all. You get what I'm saying? I think there was an error that was going on. I mean, we understood that it was like you know, it's a lot of people that was on the run of the show, so some people was gonna get left out. But like, we didn't think it was gonna be like Normani. Like, we didn't think, but it ended up being her, and it's like that's what had happened. And
well, luckily Laura dropped out because I was like, some of the people that shouldn't have been in no way. Like, her.
Laura dropped out.
That's why Normani got her spot.
Everybody want to listen to no Solar Power, child. I don't know what the hell you talk about. Nothing in it. Look, don't let me get into it because I listened to her whole album. Okay, that's good. That's saving a lot of time. Over here talking about Solar Power. I got this damn child. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, someone pulled out. I mean, I don't want to ever think that Normani don't got to beg for shit. That's just my main hope. That's my whole thing about the whole situation. Like that, when people were saying that stuff, I was like, child, y'all, Twitter shouldn't be free. Because a lot of y'all say some dumb shit on there. I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me get my phone so I can say some dumb shit on Twitter real quick. Hold on.
Now, what we not gonna do? No, but Normani, I think she's definitely gonna eat. She's definitely gonna serve at the show. She's gonna give us a good look at the red carpet. I'm happy. I cannot wait for this project. I can't wait for everybody's project. This is we gotta stop pitting. Another thing too, we gotta stop pitting people against each other. So I feel like I see a lot of that with the whole Chloe, who's gonna be the next it girl, who's gonna be the next it girl, this, that, and the third. Look, let me tell you something. We still the people that was on before, you know what I'm saying? They not going nowhere either. So they gotta like SZA just released 3 different songs on her SoundCloud.
Who?
SZA on her unreleased SoundCloud.
Yes. Okay.
So like these girls ain't going nowhere. Everybody talk about who's gonna be the next thing, who's gonna be the next child. Live for the music. And I think somebody was saying this too, and I don't want to go off on too many tangents because we do got a list. We got a list of topics. But people were talking about how streaming is kind of like ruining music because it's like Lizzo was talking about how she's like happy to be like number 20 something or 17 on the charts or whatever, and saying that I'm happy. I feel like if you're not number 1, it's like your song is, you feel like you flopped or something like that. It's like, no, like she's top 20. You get what I'm saying? Streams don't mean nothing. Like, we get it. People was talking about like how older people coming out with their albums and stuff like that, they're not gonna like dominate the charts or whatever, but it don't matter. Like it's as long as it's on the I mean, it shouldn't. If the music good, because there's a lot of good music that don't chart.
Yeah. There are thousands of artists that are publishing music every year. So I mean, everybody can't be in the top 10. It's out of thousands of people. And also you have like when you are part of the mainstream engine, like when you're back with a label who has like access to radio, like owns radio stations and you know, like so for Columbia artists, they're partnered with like CBS. You know what I mean? So them Columbia artists performing at the Grammys doesn't surprise me because they own it. So it's like if you're in the mainstream media, if you're partnered with a mainstream label, then you have access to those things. What's surprising and what is most rewarding is seeing independent artists who are able to break through that and pull a listenership and really, you know, see real support of their music because it's good music, as opposed to it just, oh, this is a new song by this artist that's been propped up and paid off, and you know, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So
we'll be getting into that too. Anyway, on to the next song on the docket, honey. Alicia Keys featuring Sway Lee, LALA. Let me tell you something. And I'm very critical of Alicia Keys' new work recently. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I don't know what you was doing past 2010. But this is definitely a step in the right direction.
Oh, I like the sound of it.
Like it's giving very much like, you know, like one of those clubs that you go to that's like they serve brunch and it's like live music, whatever. Like I can see her doing this, not doing it, but I'm just saying like I could see like, you know, the ambiance is giving me that type of vibe. I like it. I like the Sway Lee's on it. My thing is, why Sway Lee sounding like Justin Bieber on there though?
No, why does Justin Bieber sound like Sway Lee?
Ooh.
Why does Bieber sound like? Oh, okay, whatever.
I had a conversation about that the other day too. That said like Justin Bieber is trying to sound like I ain't gonna say skin folk, but definitely he's trying to sound more R&B.
They call it blue-eyed soul. That's what the old folks call it, blue-eyed soul.
Allegedly.
That's what they used to call it.
Anyway, no, the song is interesting. It's definitely on my personal playlist. I think you should listen to it. It is Alicia Keys, LALA. I think she's promoting another album too, so can't wait for that. Ari Lennox, Pressure. That was another good one. It was a good listen. I love her voice.
Yes, cousin.
Like it's just, I'm sorry. Like her voice just is so like I like it. It's very psychedelic. Let me stop.
I'm just yeah.
You're just here for it. You're just here for it. You heard it?
No.
Nope. Now. But I know you're good.
I'm gonna go back and listen to it. You know, I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
I'll probably listen to it tonight. Or well, oh shit, I got food in the oven. Oh, but yeah, right. You're gonna burn my chicken.
Don't burn the chicken, child. Oh Lord, child. Yeah, but Ari Lennox, I'm happy. I'm glad she's still making music because I know she's like she's another one that's like very critical about her music and stuff like that. And it was a lot of things that as far as awards and stuff like that and not getting recognition and stuff like that. So it's just good. It's refreshing to see her, you know, come back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna just come out with some dope ass music. And that's what she did. And she came out with, I think she came out with a video too, which is interesting. One other thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'll just, you know, repeat myself once Derek come back. Okay, there he is.
Yes, I had to make sure that the dinner was ready when my man gets home.
Okay. I know that's the fit, right?
All right, friend. Okay.
I was just about to call that.
Bitches is mad.
Oh.
But no,
Ari Lennox. Yeah.
Yes, I gotta listen to Pressure. But I mean, of course, the only real thing that I wanted to hear and listen to is out now, which was Aaliyah's Red album. And it just brought back, I was like, oh my God.
Wanna rock the, like when I tell you I was like vibing and like
finally
doing belly dances and shit this morning because I was like, oh, what? I'm like, what? Oh, this out, ciao.
It's so crazy. She's been dead for 20 years, and her music, it's like it fits.
It's still popping.
Damn, I miss Aaliyah.
They said some of her music was actually charting. I was like, oh, okay.
We love Aaliyah. That's a legend.
And what about it? Yeah.